Carl Sandburg said, "The moon is a friend for the lonesome to talk to." But today, with the arrival of last night's full moon, we're going to let the moon talk to us. Greetings, friends. Welcome back to Blossom and Bee. And I'm super excited because we had a super moon arrival last night. And I couldn't wait to break out my cards this morning and find out what this means for each of us. So this is going to be a general reading for all star signs, but let's begin today with a positive affirmation that I drew this morning. And again, I always draw these at random, and I just happened to really love not only what this says, but this drawing of this beautiful dark unicorn with a starry sky within his body. And I do believe that these affirmations will be in direct connection with what the cards have to tell us today. So this says, creative energy surges through me and leads me to new and brilliant ideas. And I truly, truly love the unicorn's posture here, the way he's up on his hind legs, as though he is ready to engage in something exciting, new, fresh. I can really almost feel the energy of this animal and what it's going to be offering us, to each of us, with this creativity that is surging through him. So, are we going to be looking at some creativeness coming forward with this super moon that arrived? I have a strong feeling we're going to find out some more about this as we go through this reading. So I've chosen the Mystical Moments Tarot deck for this reading. Not only am I obsessed with all of the images, but I think that we will get a real feeling for this full moon in these cards. So let's go ahead and clear the deck and let's see what comes out. All right, so we've had our cards come out. We've got our 6 cards here and 2 bonus cards. And we're going to be doing a specific full moon spread. I also use this for new moons on occasion, and I love it. So card number 1 is going to represent our current position. So we've got the 7 of Cups showing up here. And what this is telling me is that so many of you guys have been doing a lot of wishful thinking lately. And maybe in a sense, your wishes and desires have been somewhat scattered and a bit disorganized. And the same could be said for your emotions, because we are in our hearts and our emotions here in the cups. And so I feel as though with this energy, you have been recently sort of in the dark a bit about what you feel you need to do moving forward, what is working for you, what isn't working for you. There's a sense of being somewhat overwhelmed with the not knowing. And so I'm getting the impression that for some of you guys, your heart is seeking an exact direction. So I'm getting seeking from this card. Now let's go ahead and see what the new energy wishes for you. Wow, the 10 of Cups. Once again, we're in our hearts here, guys. So if this is romance, you are definitely looking to get to that, happily ever after, because you're in your heart here, you're in your emotions here. But this could also be any endeavor that you want to see come to fruition, this end of the rainbow attainment for you, this reaching of this emotional goal that you are so desperately wanting to immerse yourself in, because you're grounded in water here. That's creative energy as well. And I feel as though, because this is a 10, and this is like the ultimate completion of this cycle for you guys, I'm really seeing that the main wish that you are having right now is that you want to get beyond that place where you were stuck. I'm also hearing rest, comfort, reassurance. I kind of feel as though a lot of you guys have been taking your hits lately and feeling as though you're swimming against the tide. So right now, it's like your wish is to go with the tide and to just sort of float along and have things work for you without you having to do too much in the way of swimming or maneuvering. I just feel like you want to float with the energy, the new energy that's coming in. What does the universe want us to release at this time? And we've got the 4 of Swords here. So is it time for us to let go of that feeling of being exhausted, depleted, of mental overload? And are we ready for some action? So I'm getting the message that over the past few months, so many of us have been looking for signs, and I love that this is a white feather because that's always a sign of movement. And I think at this moment, we have perhaps completed that cycle of deep thought and introspection and resting up from an emotional standpoint. And I love that she's resting on this moon here because, again, we're talking about the energy of a full moon. And I believe it wants to propel us to get up and to get moving. The universe is saying, look, you guys needed to take some time out to rejuvenate your mind, to hopefully get centered, and to just take that little bit of a break. But it's over. Here is your go sign. So now get to it. So what could be a challenge, potentially, a challenge over the next few weeks for us? All right, with the stars showing up in the challenge position, this always tells me that it's going to take a bit of time for us to feel that sense of hope and rejuvenation again. Because I want to reiterate, I think that so many of you guys have been sort of taking your hits, taking it on the chin for the last month or several weeks. Things haven't been going your way necessarily. But now it's time for that new energy that is coming in to change the course for you, to change things up for you. But I don't know if you're necessarily ready at this moment to believe that the winds of change are going to push things in your direction. And you're going to start taking less hits, and you're going to start really connecting in those places and areas that you want to connect with, okay? But again, this is going to be about having that hope, that allowing that feeling of possibility an opportunity to really get into your psyche. Not only that, but to really get into your mind, to believe it, to accept it, to embrace it. It's almost as if you've become so accustomed to feeling as though things aren't going to work out that to not only change but accept a new point of view is something of a challenge for you guys. Because look, we've got this beauty, this possibility, this potential that the full moon is offering. We just have to realize it and allow it to become part of our new and improved mindset. So let's look at the incoming blessing from this full moon. Oh my gosh, guys, you cannot make this up. The moon is saying that the moon is the blessing for you. The moon. I mean, look at this is just insane because look, the moon. The moon is like saying, yeah, it's me. I'm your blessing. I'm going to bring this to you. I'm going to bring you this new energy, this sense of completion, this sense of moving beyond that place where you were so unsure. And ordinarily, if this card were not seated in this position with this meaning, I wouldn't consider that this would be a blessing for you. Because typically I would say that this is denoting a bit more obscurity, a period of not knowing, of uncertainty. But absolutely now I'm seeing this in a holistic way. So I'd almost be reading this in reverse if I were one to read cards in reverse, which I am typically not. But what I am feeling from this card right now, the message I'm getting is that the moon is going to be so full and bright for you that it will light your way. And it will invite in this energy of being able to see your path more clearly. Because that Seven of Cups was that bit of apprehension of not knowing, that sense of being somewhat cut off from the here to there connection, the bridge. But this full moon, this super moon with its brightness is going to illuminate that darkness for you as you move forward. That is totally wild, guys. All right, let's take a look at the full moon's overall message for you guys. All right, and we've got the Three of Cups. Oh my goodness. We're back in your heart, back in your emotions here, guys. Super important, super validation. And check it out. We're in our creativity with the threes. So yeah, this is insane. This is just amazing, guys. This is synergy. This is creativity. This is the union of spirits, camaraderie, friendship. This is creating something new and exciting. This is all of that in this card. So I am really getting here that this full moon has ushered in a period of time for you where you are going to find that flow with the universe. You're going to be really, truly embodying the creativity within yourself, within your heart. And you are going to be tapping into that so well, honing in on it almost. And I feel as though you're not going to be doing this alone. Like you're going to be finding that friendship, that group, that team that's going to help propel you forward. Because you may have been feeling a little bit out there on your own, handling things as of late, but no more. That is going to change with this full moon. Let's see what our 2 bonus cards have to say in this reading. I love bonus cards, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm jumping up and down. You don't know it, you can't see it, but I am with the Page of Pentacles. It's a new opportunity. And we've got newness here in our affirmation card that came out. Again, just more validation. I love this energy, guys. This possibility personified. And this card, I want to have this as an art print. It's gorgeous. It's one of my favorites. But yeah, guys, this Page of Pentacles is talking about you physically moving into these opportunities. So it's going to go beyond your thought, beyond your wishes, beyond your heart, into actual growth and action. I can feel the excitement. I can feel it in my bones right now. And it is limitless. It's limitless. So the universe is saying, remove the words "I can't" from your vocabulary. Dismiss them right now because you can. Here is your ticket. This is it. This is your ticket to newness, to something exciting that you can manifest into a reality for yourself with this Page of Pentacles. You will have created this venture, this upcoming venture with the threes, and then you will pursue it with eagerness. Alrighty, and finally we have the 9 of Pentacles, and what can I say? What can I say? I don't want to keep saying, oh wow, because I know I say it a lot, but here it is, guys. This is the attainment of that physical abundance, the realization, the actualization of the fruits of your labor in your hands. This is it. This is it right here in the 9 of Pentacles. This is the physical manifestation of everything that this full moon is going to be offering to you right now and in the days ahead. I am just blown away by this reading. Absolutely blown away. And these cards came out so fast. I haven't really had a long reading with this deck in a while, and it was like dying to channel these messages for you guys with a mad fury. I want you to feel the hope that I am feeling right now for all of you, for each of you, for each one of us, because it is evident in this reading that this full moon is ushering in this physical manifestation for you, attainment, moving toward completion, that desired feeling of coming full circle. It is simply steps away at this point for you. It is all in the making. So this full moon is ushering in a change of tide, that feeling of going from swimming against the current to floating with it in an effortless way. This doesn't mean, again, just sitting back and waiting for things to come to you, because we have seen action. We have seen messages of putting your energy into something that will heal your heart, will make you feel whole and complete, and will bring you to this place of feeling as though whatever it is that you want to do is within reach. Once again, I really felt going into this period of time that many of you guys felt as though you've been in a stalemate with the universe, like 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. That's about to change, and I couldn't be happier for this. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. I also want to invite you guys to stay close because up ahead I'm going to be bringing you a very, very special reading with messages from your departed loved ones, as well as participating in a VR, plus much more. So be sure that you are subscribed, you've got that notification bell on, and you stay close. Thank you so much for spending some of your day with me today. I appreciate it beyond words, and I wish you nothing but love and light.